Vaughn Williams, William Thomas, and Joseph Walker. Those co-defendants are placed on that same docket sounding. What is the...
This is a 2022 murder.
This is an October... I'm sorry, Mr. Campbell's case. Alleged date of offense is October 31st, 2022 as well.
Okay. I'm going to try for April 15th.
I think April's going to push it for me. Also has a Rivera case with Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay. I guess maybe we'll leave it on June 17th for now, and maybe something happens with the other one, and we're able to still try it that week.
I think at most that would only be a 2-day trial. The problem is going to be with 3 co-defendants, each having 12 strikes. It's going to be a long jury pick.
Right.
And there may be any number of issues with a 3-way defendant trial.
Right.
I'll put it that way.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I also saw that Cheddar Thomas's VOPs are set somehow on our docket sounding this Thursday. Could we set his VOPs for that same docket sounding for the June 17th trial week? Take them off this Thursday's docket.
That's fine.
Thank you. That would be for the clerk 20 CF 3130.
What were the last few days?
3130. Thank you.
Ms. Adelson, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Judge.
All right. Good afternoon. Let's go ahead and address next State versus Donna Adelson, 2023, CF 3226.
Judge Alex Morris and Dan Rashbaum on behalf of Ms. Adelson. We're ready to ask the court for a trial date.
All right. Ms. Dugan, you can make your appearance.
This is Sarah Catherine Dugan for the state. We've discussed September trial date with the defense, and I think we all agree to those dates, and have kind of looked at the calendar for that time, looked at the court's trial weeks and a possible 5th week at the end of the week, and I think we're all flexible as to what will work for the court that month. We can make work for us.
All right. Defense.
She got it right. Whichever week. Looking at your calendar, that last week of September, the 5th week, and then spilling over into a natural trial week seemed appealing, but I don't know what your schedule allows for.
Right. Well, this is somewhat difficult to say. Judge Allman still is in the process of determining who is going to be in what division. This case will stay with me, but if I'm otherwise in a civil division or doing something else, it probably becomes a little bit easier and more flexible to schedule the trial. But for now, let's operate as if I will still be in Division C. We'll put it on September. September 26th is the docket sounding you'd be asking for. That's the one before the 5th week.
Which is fine, Judge. Yes.
Ms. Dugan?
That'll be fine. We'd be fine with either the September 12th docket sounding or the 26th.
Actually, let's go ahead and put it on the 9/12 docket sounding. The idea being that the start of jury selection would be during that 5th week. But that should give us some time if there's anything that we need to work out ahead of time to deal with before any trial starts. I am going to end up, now that we have a date picked for 9/12 being the docket sounding and the week of trial starting September 30th, probably going to end up entering a separate order that deals with a motion and discovery cutoff, so that way we're not dealing with these issues up to the wire. However, cases have a mind of their own. The cutoff date will be in place. However, if we need to address it any further from there, we will. One matter that I did want to make sure we had a clear record on: has any plea offer been extended to the defense?
No, sir.
Does the state intend to give a plea offer?
Not that I know of, but if something changes, we'll let them know.
Very well. Has your client wanted to convey any offers to the state?
None.
And again, everyone knows me well. There's not going to be any prodding or pushing about plea offers or state you making one, but ultimately when it comes down to it, if Ms. Adelson is to make a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary decision about going to trial, that includes whether or not there is any plea offer to reject or accept. If the state is going to make a plea offer, please notify the defense promptly. From there, if the defendant intends to reject it, she will do so. Are there any other matters that we need to address for today?
That's it, Judge.
Not from the state.
Very well. Ms. Adelson, the next time we have a status date, you will be in the Zoom booth so you can see and hear what's going on, similar to today. Before we get to September, do you all wish to set a status in the summer?
Please.
Right, before July or after?
I'm going to ask for one in June preferably, and then take another look at one in August or early September.
Okay. Then we'll go ahead and have a status hearing during my business week of July 22nd. We'll go ahead and put it at 1:30 in the afternoon. At that point, the order as to discovery cutoff, motion cutoff, and other pretrial matters that will already be in place, everyone will have your guidelines to operate from. There's nothing else to address from here. Ms. Adelson, that is going to conclude your case management hearing. Your attorneys will be in touch with you. Have a good afternoon. For everyone on Zoom, that concludes the hearing. I'm going to be logging out.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Friedman?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good afternoon. Sorry. I was in Okaloosa this morning, so I'm a little behind. I have 3 cases on the docket, Your Honor. The first one is the Brock Defudius, 23 CF 3439. That'll be resolved with the DPA. Just waiting for my client to sign it, send it back. So if we do 30 days, please, I should have it in this week.
326 at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Thank you. I also have Brian Sassoon, that's 2017 CF 784. The reason for the age was outstanding warrant now because it's been dragging along that long. If we could do 60 days, because I'll be out of the country in 30.